Hi everyone, today we continue with the terrace and veranda upgrades. We got some homework after the curing of the concrete wall. You can now slowly see the potential of this outdoor space. Enjoy! Alright, so today we have to break this piece of wall, the first two layers, push this stuff inside because the constructor told us, or the wall behind told us that now it's solid enough to hold some weight. This has been curing for 2 days and a half basically, and then next we will break that wall, but first we will start with this and then move it out of the way most likely, and then work on the wall there. So we have to do this weekend because Monday he says he will come back, do some measurement, and then agree on when we do the basically the terrace and finish up. Yeah, the poles as well, especially the poles. Alright, what shall I use to break this?
You can use the wooden one.
This one?
Oh.
Last time we tried and it didn't work very good, so watch out because Nuno is going behind you. It's a bit scary. Wait. Anda, amor. Anda. Anda cá. Anda cá. Anda, caminho lindo. Anda cá. Anda cá. Anda. Anda pra aí. Anda pra aí. Viva. Vai sentar.
Goed ermee.
Up, look. You can be here both of you. Be cute. Oh wow. I don't know, he's also going on the toilet quest. Shit, the glasses. Oh no. It's closed there, right?
Huh?
It's closed there, right? Maybe it's gonna take us more time than we think. Viva! Oh. Viva! Ah, there is it's a story. Olha a story! Oh, il est cute! Oui, Nuno, t'es content? Hop, and a story peas on the photo. Viva, calma. planted vines, grapevines here, grapevines here. So this
Before
one
they
is a bit
put the...
rotten.
'cause
Yeah,
this,
probably before they did the terrace. Maybe.
this was...
And then they had protected it around. And there was probably one also there as well. Or it was the same one and it had, I don't know. Ah, could it be that it's an arm?
Yeah, that's
The
what
other
I
one?
think. So or the tree went out like this and go like this. Or that was an olive tree and this is a vine.
So I'm filling up the holes here. Almost here, and then there is a lot there, but it will be easier once this wall is down. Up, and then you will be pouring the cement and everything. And why there is difference is because the wall is not straight, basically. I mean, this wall was not straight, and then they went 20 centimeters away from this wall to build this safety wall, and then they slightly inclinate the wall like this to keep the stone wall inside. And basically here looked some of the least inclined because the wall was the more stable, basically. So, alright, we will show you the result a bit later. The neighbor are going to... You want to tap?
No, I will.
The tree from the neighbor is full of growing peach.
Ja.
So we have one side of the high wall removed, a little bit of the top layer, because that piece here can fall, but it seems to be still stuck to that piece and it's moving too close to our pole. So we're gonna try to remove another layer on top before we can pull it. And behind, we cannot drop it here because there is our new wall that is not yet fully solidified. I mean, not to receive a heavy weight on it. And behind there is a wall of the neighbor. Tiring, but hopefully we drop everything. We'll drop everything in the next hour, and tomorrow we can do the removal of the piece. All right. The back wall is almost all down. What you see behind, the small one over here. This is a neighbor wall. It's not very stable. You see, it's all cracked. If you push it, it also falls. But we don't want to do that because first, it's not our wall, and secondly, it's a bigger structure that you also see over there that is holding a kind of roof for. I think they used to have animals there, like rabbits or stuff like that. So yeah. But we did a good progress today. Voilà, voilà, voilà. Wait. Now we just have to get this all out of the way now and finish the last little piece tomorrow. Or maybe a bit this afternoon, we'll see how we feel.
Look.
Oh, yeah, a piece of stuff fell on your leg. And these are only there to observe. Strat.
They'll be in our way, maybe.
Oh là là. Bon, c'est l'heure d'aller. We go walkie. Vamos caminar, amor. And then we will have lunch because we are both getting hungry. Martin did a lot of that wall by himself because I didn't have a lot of strength. And then I helped more there because it was less strong, so I could help better.
Teamwork makes
The dream work. Ah yeah, I need to show that also. It's almost all filled. It's only the bit of filling, you see. Maybe a little bit over here, but otherwise it's quite filled. Tiny bit over there. Of some of those gravels. Yeah, some stuff fell there, so we have to get them up as well. But yeah, did good. The mess we have to clean today. There is our pat patrol. No! Oh la la, he's gonna go down and end up in the... He's like holding... It's okay, he moved away, but he was holding himself like with the nose in the... Y'a mon pat patron. And, how is it? They smell? Succulus? Yeah, my dad is right, it's a nice idea to put a fence there. But we can put a grillage also.
No, the cheap one.
Well, I don't know if it's very cheap, but hopefully if we have leftover from the fencing there, we could use that down.
Yeah.
Alright, there's the progress of the day. So we still have those to remove, to put away. Maybe we just keep a few to fill here. And yeah, it's all, as you can see, it's all removed. So they will be able to bend the rebar and then to have that piece reinforced. And there we broke most of the wall from that was the chicken coop. But at some point we stopped because, I'll show you, because the reinforced wall we built is up to here. And this wall, as you can see, is further away, and there is only stone wall, which is kind of part on our side, part of the neighbor. You see this wall here? This is the neighbor. So there is not very, I'm not a big fan of it, but, huh? Yeah, it's a neighbor, but nobody comes to really take care of it. Yeah, the house, yes, but I think it belongs to neighbors down the street there, based on the name. Anyway, what was I going to say? So yeah, we decided it makes no sense to just remove it, because in any case, we cannot build a terrace on that. At least not a terrace that will be secured by the reinforced wall. So the piece of terrace can start somewhere here, basically. We need to do a better measurement, but somewhere here. And basically it will be, we will do a concrete plate, because we are planning to have an outside kitchen here. So there will be the churrasquera, so the stone barbecue. We are planning to buy a small pizza oven, a small one, because the big pretty ones are like 400-500 kilos. And price is about that, also that price. So that would be a bit too heavy, we think, to put here. So we want a small one, and the small one, they are like 100 kilos. And then we will have a sink with water there. And then, so we will build a reinforced wall, like with the same stuff like this. Not as reinforced, but we will have a bit reinforced to make sure that this wall from the neighbor, if it ever falls down, it will not damage our side, our terrace. And then we will have like basically we will make a 1 meter. We're gonna check tomorrow. Normally he comes to do the measurement and all the stuff like that, and to tell him what we want next. So we will see if the wall we make it ourselves, or if they make it. It will depend. We still have enough bricks to make it. So what else I wanted to say? So that's why we broke some of the tijolos, so the terracotta brick, because it will help filling the terrace, the concrete block, the concrete shoe. And yeah, that's that part for here. And here we will, maybe we share later, but we will basically keep this because here there is our, what's the name of this? Septic tank with the toilet arrival there. This will be covered at some point. So the wall, we're gonna do it 1.60 meters to cover that part. And then this part, we don't want to do too high a wall because it's nice to see the trees and stuff. But this part, we will probably cover it with one of those bamboo, how you call it, you know, they have these, you can use from gardens, like these bamboo things. So probably we will do like this so we don't see it. And here we will also probably do the same to not see this stuff and maybe put some tools and stuff like this, we will see. That's the idea. And then there will be about this 15 square meters here will be kept more or less like this, but leveled. And we will put geotextile, and then we will put decorative stones to break the terrace, basically to not have only beton. Of course, we could have do the whole in beton, and then we would have had more room to chill. Because we could have decided to put the table here, which we can still decide actually, to put a table like this next to the barbecue, and then here a chill place. But we will see. So that's the plan now. That's already what we discussed with the contractor. And here the terrace will be corrected. And of course there will be about 50 to 60 centimeters, I think he told me. There will be concrete, so no problem. We will just put some pots with plants, which will give us also some privacy. And we are planning to put a small wall there, but that I'll share also in another plan once I'm sure of which one we'll do. Voilà. Martin is over there with the Nunu, and the Didi over here cooling down. We are having a nice spring week, and next week it's gonna be even above 30. So let's see. We don't know if they will be able to finish next week. Most likely not, because it also doesn't make sense to do a concrete plate in too high temperature. Otherwise, it's drying too quick and then it cracks. So that would be pity. So let's see what will be the discussion. It's really scary. Like I see the wall of the neighbor there. It really hangs on niks, basically.